What's going on, you beautiful humans? Welcome back to another crypto gaming boy. So on this channel, as always, we cover all things crypto gaming and earning passive income. So today we'll be talking about neither of those. However, we'll be talking about how to identify what a rug pull is, what a honeypot is. I'm sure you heard the terms somewhere online, or when you're buying a certain BCSC project. You heard those terms before, and also identify scammers. So I know I told you guys before, it seems that you guys love the scammer videos, so I decided to bring one up again. This one actually stemmed away from the Lord Arena, or the Lorda token, the scam that I mentioned to you guys as well, in full details from that last video. Yes, it's a project I would like to get into, the game I would like to play, but I've noticed that they haven't fixed these issues. And why do I say that? Because this is still a rug pull. If you take a look at Lord Arena market charts right now, first off, there's no reason for you to have your liquidity unlocked. Your wallet should not be unlocked. That's the first sign there. If you come into Poopcoin or any other exchange and it says there's an unlocked wallet holding for 2% or more, whatever percentage in the LP, the liquidity pool, then you know that's one red flag for a project. And majority of the time, that's not a good look. There should be some level of more than 50% of the liquidity locked away from before anyone purchases. Why is this? Because anyone can at any given time pull the rug, in a sense, right off from under your feet. So again, just to recap on Lord Arena. So Lord Arena, when they launched, you notice here, there wasn't really a huge build up. There wasn't no private sale or the IDOs that was added. It was just kind of weird, and then it just shot straight up and went back down. What happened here? In my last video, I showed you guys evidence of the liquidity pool being opened, and there's two different types of rug pulls. So there's a rug pull where a lot of investors will come in, they will buy they buy the token, and then the liquidity goes next to zero, which is horrifying. So basically all the tokens and monies that you put in there to add to the liquidity pool and get your tokens, now your tokens becomes worthless. And if you look at when this was launching, the token went up to, I think, 7 cents. And look at the token now. If all this volume and transaction volume was here, and this was at 100,000 K market cap, and now you have it at a 46 million market cap, and you're honestly telling me that you haven't even touched $1 or even 50 cents in your token with all these investors. Guys, let's scroll down here. Let's look at the buys and sells here. There's majority buys than there are sells, right? If this opens up quicker than this, right? So you'll see there's a lot of buys, sells going out here. You also see there's a lot of buys coming in as well. So the token and the value of the token will fluctuate, but you're telling me, since you have launched from the day that I drop your video, the video referring to the community need response and answers to what happened to the liquidity pool, nothing has been done. Look at the majority of buys and sells that are in here. Transactions are moving, and there's no fluctuation in this token percentage to more than 10 cents even, which is ridiculous. We can go straight across here, and if I told you guys, yes, if you zoom in, it looks nice. It really does. It looks nice. That chart looks awesome. But if you zoom out, you will see the huge decline and stagnant of this coin because there's no liquidity in this pool. So what they did, the second part of a rug pull, rather than pulling the entire liquidity, you can sell off. So that's what they did. They sold a huge amount of their own LP tokens, but after everyone jumped in with their investment up here. Can I pull this down? Yes, I can. After everyone jumped in with an investment, and then get this huge red candle next to this green candle, you can hardly see it, but there's a green candle here. They pulled out and they sold. They sold almost about 600k plus of coins, and they went to a an external wallet. The proof is there, guys. I'm not kidding. But we're not here to actually talk about just Lord Arena and try to dampen on them and just talk smack about them. No, I'm just trying to give you an example of what a rug pull looks like. So this is a rug pull, and this is a soft rug pull because they make it out appear that there's liquidity in there that you can get some benefit from this token, and there's not. As you see, there's still a decline. You're telling me that they're still releasing information on your game. The game looks nice, whatever, and getting everybody hyped, but then why is there not a rise in your token? Why is it continue to decline after you release the IDO? Can you give us a response? I think not. You haven't responded to anyone. You kicked me from the group chat, and I was kicked from the group chat for helping, guys, helping. And the response that I got, I'm not an investor. I don't know how that makes any sense, because I thought we were all investors. That's why we were part of the community and we're there to invest. So because I chose to help, I saw the admin was struggling, and there was over hundreds and thousands of messages, and I pitched in. I added some responses that people say, hey, check the pinned messages. No, they're not launched yet. Please be patient. Blah 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 blah. And the guy or who, I'm not sure. I assume it was a guy, but the person as admin, say, hey, thank you, appreciate it, and then I went off to my lovely day and come back in 2 hours or so, and I find I was kicked. So I asked a question, and then the response was you're not an investor. I was like, I have to be an investor to be able to respond in a community about how I feel about the project and my experience. No response. Then he deletes the chat. But it's a good thing that I took a picture of it, if it ever comes to it. But again, we're not here to talk about Lord Arena. I'm just showing you an example of what a rug pull looks like. So what is a honeypot? We can look back here at Lord Arena. So basically, a honeypot is where if you go and you traded and you bought whatever you bought on Poopcoin, on PancakeSwap, it doesn't really matter. Whatever you bought on Poopcoin or PancakeSwap, and you secured your bag, cool. But then say it goes up to your desired amount, because like I tell you before, always will only put in what you're willing to lose, and always take profits. That's my number one rules. And from what I will share to you, no, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just a person who do investments himself in crypto and provide you with my personal experience. And your always number one rules would always be only put in what you're willing to lose. If it's $1,000, if it's $10, it's $100, it really doesn't matter. Always put in what you are willing to lose, because when it comes to crypto, yes, there's a gamble, but high risk, high reward. And that's why I've gotten so far with a lot of my projects. And again, take profit. So if you put in $100 and you make $200, take $100 out. So therefore that you take your profits, leave the $100 there. If it continues to go up and you make $400, awesome, take out $300. That's an example of taking profits. But a honeypot is basically when you put money in that you cannot sell. So you're in here, so you're ready to say, all right, cool, save the token. We're just going to use this for an example. Well, let me see if we can get the contract for Lord Arena. And I don't even know how Lord Arena got onto CoinMarketCap, because it is ridiculous. You got on CoinMarketCap, right, on CMC, and then yet the price still hasn't gone up. It just baffles me. I just trying to find out how does coin market cap even allow these people to do things. I mean, yeah, they're probably getting paid for it, blah blah blah. But anyway, so say I come here and I want to transfer my Lorda coins, um, my Lorda coins that I have, and then transfer here, and then I go to swap. What it's going to do before I even get to the confirmation for my MetaMask, is going to tell me that the transaction failure for whatever error. And I'm sure you guys have seen this error before on Pancake Swap, and and um and you can't sell your tokens. That's what a honeypot is. They pour in, they allow more and more people to come in, all the investors to come on in, and you can't sell. And then after you can't sell, then they rug pull. So they pile up everything on top of the rug, and they pull the rug from underneath your feet, and then you're left with nothing. Again, one of those huge indication of a rug pull is a unlocked liquidity. Unlocked liquidity, just like Lord Arena. Right here, you always can find what a locked liquidity looks like, because this indication would not be here if it's locked. Let's go look at Oxy Infinity, another game token that's been hitting the network and killing it out there. Yes, I play it. Yes, I'm not a fan of it as much as I was in the beginning, but this is still a good project nevertheless. So an example of a good game project. Look at these results, guys. Look at here. Look at the bottom as well, where all these other buys and sells were coming in from all these investors, and then the charts just continued to move up. And this is me zooming out. This is me zooming out, just like I did with Lorda Arena. This is me zooming out. Look, check this out. You tell me this making any sense to you? Look at these charts. Look at these charts, and look at that line. They're like basically no movement. Watch these charts. Look at these huge movements from here, and Oxy Infinity continue to grow, continue to grow, continue to grow. Look, there's no caution message. There's nothing there telling you that the liquidity is unlocked. This is a great project. They are been transparent from the beginning. Everyone know who the devs are, who the main owners are, where they're located, the terms and conditions. They have everything transparent out there. So this is what a good project looks like. This is what a gaming project looks like and supposed to be. These are the charts that they should be. So when they are telling you that their market cap is in 46 million, and you're telling me they didn't have no movement, and their traction and their token is still at 4 cents. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's wake up here. Let's wake up here and take a look at this again. Lord Arena, I don't know what you're doing. I really don't care what you're doing. The game looks amazing, yes. But the charts on how you're gaining your so-called funds and tokens from the people, and soft rug pulling by selling off your tokens, it's not cool. That's not cool at all. That's people have hard-earned money. They trusted you, and you took advantage of that. And I don't know how and why people are still buying into this thing, and they still can't understand you are not going to make any money off a lottery until they add this liquidity back. I don't think they will. But moving on. So the topic on the thumbnail today talked about a scammer Telegram groups, referring to a bunch of they bring people in and they give you whitelist spots, or they call or give you good calls on a good token to buy into. So there was this token that let me just bring up the Telegram chat. So this guy, right? I met this guy through Lord Arena because I was talking to this guy about, hey guys, this doesn't look good, this not right. And then I told him, hey, go check out my YouTube. I just dropped a video about it and such. So this guy here, right? I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but this guy here, and I'm not going to give him too much slack because I don't think he's the one behind all of it, but he's still a part of the group, so whatever. So he invites me to this group called Wise Calls group, right? This right here, Wise Call groups, and they drop things in here about Wise lit spots, blah blah blah, whatever. Cool, no problem. I thought it was pretty cool, you know. It was an honor. You invited me to a group chat, so I'll come and join. But then there was this project, and another thing you need to watch out for, guys. Anything that they say they're doing a stealth launch, don't even bat an eyebrow or an ear to that. Stealth launches are foolishness. They're just ways to get people inside there to make you feel good about yourself, saying, yeah, stealth launch, come on, buy in early before before it goes boom. It's it try to encourage you that you can make a quick 1 million market cap from a 1,000 market cap and make a couple of thousands of dollars by investing early before they go to the market or before they go to the community with it. That is a bunch of nonsense. So this is what happened. So they invited me to this group chat. Then they said, oh, there was this investor wanting to get us in. So this is the group chat called Wise Call, right? Which anyone who comes in and try to invite you to this, guys, don't go there. It's a bag of trash, right? It's a bag of trash. The people are, I don't know if everybody's fake, but I know this guy named Mr. Crypto, as well as Crypto. What's his name? This guy here. I crypto mind, whatever. They're all a bunch of fake people and they're scammers, and I'm gonna walk through with you the conversation I had with him and the perception, and I'll have you guys decide what you think about this in the end. Again, I welcome any argument. If you guys have information to prove me wrong, please by all means come along. I'm here to get clarity and understanding what went wrong, but I'll show you the messages and you guys decide. So this is the Wise Call. Got in the group now, and I'm like, hey, what's going on with this thing here, with this new token? And I'll show up, and don't worry, I'm going to show you the token, what it is, and show you after the conversation I had with this guy talking about, yeah, it's a legitimate card. I would understand if you got kicked too, that you think it's a scam. Okay, so if you kicked me for evidence right here for asking a question, you know what the question was? So when I was in this crap and they were talking about, yes, buy now, stealth launch before we launch, I'm going to post it on Twitter, blah, 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 cool, whatever. Well, unfortunate part, I don't have the copy of that because obviously once you're banned, you wouldn't be able to see the messages. I knew I should have taken a picture of these messages for a long time because something fell off. So I asked the question, hey, what is the token reflection? Because it said it would be a 4% reflection in a token. That's all they said. So I was like, okay, what's the token reflection in a token? I say, and I was like, LOL, yes, I know, but I just want to know what token. Before I know it, I was banned from the group, and I'm like, okay, what's up with that? So then I went back to the Wise Call group because obviously they dropped the link in here. This is where we were. You can see we were talking about the conversations, what's happening in 15 minutes, blah, 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 drops the contract here, blah, blah, blah. And then when I got kicked, I'm like, why was I banned from the group chat for asking a question mark? Not a good look, bro. And then I tagged the guy who removed me because I remember seeing the name pop up, right? And then little do I know, I got removed from this Wise Call group. And this guy here was the one when I asked him, I said, so this is how you guys do things and whatnot. I said, oh, it's a Dungan move. And I was like, that's not a Dungan move. That is not an old Dungan move. You tell me you remove a community member for asking for clarity on a project and their tokenomics. And then look over here. These are the people that are in this group. So I want you to familiarize in here. And for all those who are legitimate, I do apologize, but I have to state the facts here that this group is foolishness. They only invite people in there who has potential, who has information, and who has money. And then they're going to try to get you on their side till you can provide them with good projects, and then if they don't like you, they'll kick you from the group if you're causing anything that will stop them from getting any funds from anybody else in this group. That they'll kick you for this group. Because this same guy, Crypto Moon, right, and Mr. Crypto, I dropped a link in there for these guys about Earnhub, and they, one of them was in the AMA, and then says, oh, there's a delay, and then he puts in this Wise Call group about, these guys are unprofessional devs, they don't know what they're doing. I was like, okay, you're gonna talk smack about a project that you clearly don't know about. So I responded and said, if you haven't done Safe Earn, I find that response very lax of you. So then he was like, oh, this is Safe Earn? I was like, yeah. Oh, I didn't know. So really? So if you were so wise, sir, Mr. Owner, Crypto Moon, if you were so wise, right? How are you going to immediately judge devs from a good product that they created a long time ago, and they got a huge following behind the community, to moving up to another project of theirs, a whole new project of theirs, an even better project of theirs, to make passive income? You're going to immediately judge the product because they choose to make a decision to delay the project. So I was like, this things are not adding up. Like these people are incompetent. They're just make this Wise Call group to make themselves feel good. I swear. So these are the people in here. Again, this is the icon I want you guys to watch out for. Anything called Wise Call. I mean, there's many other Telegram groups out there, but for this one, stay away from this group, because this group is just only there just to get you as an investor and take your money. And I'm going to provide you the proof right now. So moving on. So I messaged Mr. Crypto, and I said, Mr. Crypto, right? I said, so is someone going to explain why I was banned from the group? Question mark. So for a while, as you see the timestamp, that was 4:50 a.m. and he didn't respond until the afternoon, which is 11 p.m. Right? So this guy, right? He says, do you know it was a legitimate from a safe dev, right? Question mark. He's talking about this project which is not legitimate, which I'm going to show you guys at the end of this to provide proof that how could this project be legitimate. You keep fudding from being till you get banned. And bear in mind, I want to ask 2 questions, so I don't think he knows what the word FUD mean, right? If you had any questions regarding tokenomics or whatever, you can ask him in private chat. Why do I have to ask a dev in private chat anything about tokenomics, right? He said, next time, don't FUD your own bag. This is a friendly advice, LOL. So to him, he finds it to be funny for banning me, and then tells me that if anytime I want to ask a question about tokenomics, privately message a dev. First off, I don't know who the dev was. Someone came in a group chat saying, hey guys, this is going to launch, and drop stuff in there, and apparently I can't ask no questions as a community member. All right, that makes much sense, eh? You guys do the thinking for yourselves. I'm just providing you the evidence. I'm just trying to find out how this makes any sense. So I said, asking a question about reflections, about the reflection the token will be in is not FUD. You need to educate yourself on the term. So this is me defending him saying I was FUDding, right? So it shows that you lack a lot of experience. When a member asks a question, you ban them. All you did was show people that the project was fake, which it is, and it was. I'm going to provide the proof, like I said. You can catch my review on my next scammer video, which is this video right now. So say you FUDding your team tokens, that is what you have experienced. I'm like, how am I FUDding my team tokens when you didn't make me feel a part of the team? Because I asked two questions about the tokenomics for clarity, what their reflection was going to be, and then you banned me. And I was like, what question? He was like, what question mark? Or no, what was that? No, that was me. Sorry, I'm losing track things right now. So I was like, what question mark? I said, bro, you were blinded by just or just ignorant. So I'm trying to find out if he's blind or is he just ignorant, because he clearly didn't read what I said. So again, any member that come in the chat and ask questions about tokenomics is FUD question mark. Last time I remember that there were no rules to what anyone can ask. It is how you guys build trust with the community. You guys are sadly inexperienced and a bunch of scammers, and everyone will know. So this is why I'm bringing this to everyone, to provide you proof of what a rug pull looks like. And also, a stealth launch is also a red flag. Next time, learn how to be a proper admin so you can identify what FUD looks like. LOL. Since he's telling me next time don't flood my blags and take this as a friendly advice, I wanted to throw this back at him. He need to learn the difference what an admin should look for regarding to FUD, because it wasn't FUD, it was a legitimate question. And this is what he says. You know what? In frustration, you lost your mind and don't know what you are talking. Anyway. I can understand you doing what anyone else would do after got kicked. Why would I not do that? Why would anyone not feel that way? Of course someone's gonna feel it's a scam, because they're sitting down there trying to find out what's going on. They went to the other group chat that was they're invited with, and they that they were invited into, and then you're gonna ask the question, say, hey, why was I kicked? What's going on? It looks bad. And then you kick them from there as well. All you doing is scamming people, because if you had nothing to hide, you would answer the difficult questions. This is also another red flag to look out for, guys. So anytime you ask devs the difficult questions about anything tokenomics related, and they can't give you a response and they kick you for it. I'm not saying go in there and be a bunch of assholes and like other people and say, oh, this is a scam, this is a honeypot. No, go in there, ask legitimate questions so you can feel comfortable with making your investments. So then I left him with this. So I said, this has nothing, because he's clearly not listening to what's going on, because I'm not frustrated. You clearly don't see what you did and how it looks. So this has nothing to do with frustration, bro. It is clear you are so inexperienced with crypto projects and refuse to see how important the questions from the community's members are. What do you have to hide? Which is a good question. What do you have to hide if I ask a question about tokenomics and then you kick me? What is there to hide? If it was nothing, then you won't have to kick members for asking questions about tokenomics. This comment, and I responded to the comment he made before. I said this comment already shows, which is this one here, about asking privately about tokenomics. I said this comment already shows your mindset on the community. You only care about the money, and everyone will read these messages and see that for themselves. You kicked me for asking what the reflection token will be. Read that again, bro. Pointed it upward so he can read it again. You kicked me for asking what the reflection token will be. You are nuts. And I laughed and I left it at that. He never said anything after that. He read the messages, and that's all I had to say. And what it is that he was so harping about, that this is a legitimate project. See it here. Do you know this is a legitimate project from a safe dev? Okay, sure. Where? Tell me where, because can you guys see this? Tell me, does this look like a safe project? Where is it? Tell me, guys, if this looks like a safe project. Look at this. There's an unlock LP wallet right there. There's a market cap of $700, and look at the holders amount for BNB, 0.01. and all of that hype and harp talking about it was legitimate. I must message in a private chat to ask about tokenomics. Man, come at me with some other foolishness, but I'm not blind nor am I stupid at all. Look, so all of a sudden, all of these, there's a huge buy and then rug pull. Look at that. Look at that. Let me bring this up bigger for you guys. Again, unlock LP wallet. There was a huge rise where everybody, all those people who are less than fortunate, don't know any better, started to put their funds in, $10, $100, $200, whatever it may be, and they just rug pulled everything. Again, I'm not here to bash anyone. I'm not here to make anyone look bad. I'm just providing you with what I have. I'm there asking questions for clarity, but you want to be a douche about it. You want to be a douche about it? Cool, no problem, because it's a hard question. You can't answer it. Why wasn't it the dev that kicked me from the group chat? Why wasn't it the dev that say, hey, I'll just DM you, rather than just kicking me? Just kick me right out for asking a question. Hey, what's the tokenomics reflection for? What's the reflection is going to be? What's the token? Because it says 4%, but it didn't say what it was. So this is the lovely $1 billion squid. Apparently true project. Apparently real. And there was no reason to kick me for asking about tokenomics. Guys, that is it. That's all I have for you. Watch out for the scammers out there. There are fake people out there who making Telegram just to get you to invest, to build that trust with you. Build that trust with you to invest a little bit of money you have. If you wanted something good, you could check the CoinGecko yourself and find a lot of projects. Majority of the projects that are on CoinGecko are legitimate, are backed in KYC. So yeah, so just look into that, guys. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on out there. My camera seems to got stuck for a second here. Let me see if I can fix this quickly. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. So yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff out there, and you guys got to be cautious when you're looking out there. I hope I was very clear with identifying what a rug pull was, what a soft rug pull was, and a honeypot, as well as stealth launching, guys. All these things you need to watch out for as red flags. If the team are not doxed, meaning if they're not transparent to say, hey, I'm John Willis and I came up with this project for whatever reason. If they're not telling you things that make sense, majority of the time, red flag. If they're not KYC'd, meaning that they have their information on a reputable site that will take their passport, their name, their location, residential address, stuff like that, red flag. And if they're not audited, meaning their project is audited for the funds that they say that they put in and their roadmap that they say they're going to do, if they're not audited, red flag. Granted, there are some projects that were been doxed, that has been KYC'd, that's also been audited, and they still rug pulled. So again, in crypto world, there's always a risk, guys, and you need to understand that. However, I do want to end this with a good note that there was one call group that I did got in contact with. I really can't remember how, but I want to give them a big shout out. And they're called I think it's Owl. Is it Owl? I think it's Owl. Hold on 1 second so I can find them quickly. But this is Owl, and a big shout out to I think it was called White Owl. WOL. Yes, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, here it is. So these three. So this is one of the admins in there. Owl Princess, big up yourself. A big shout out from the Crypto Gaming Boy team. We thank you. My first time going in there, the team won a whitelist spot, and we got into a nice project because of them. They are legitimate. They make some good calls for whitelists. You just do whatever competition that they would say to do, like, you know, go shill. If you don't want shill, is basically advertising a certain project on different platforms. The one who advertises on a platform that has many members get a chance to win that whitelist. And just to go cover a little bit, whitelisting is basically and when you get into a project before it goes on to the market. So the people give away whitelist spots for that. So here again, big up to Owl Princess. She's one of the admins over there, and the owner, Great Owl. Big up to him as well. Like I said, you can come to this group. You can come find him, the Telegram group. I will probably, I'll pin this into the video for you guys so you guys can join them. But again, they're pretty good. They're always, although they promote, they always tell you do your own research. So they're not, because they're not financial advisors, neither am I, but they do give you some nice projects to get into, some projects you might not even heard of. So big up to them. Thank you for the opportunity, guys. And also just talk about quickly about what's happening with my subscribers. Currently I am at, subscribers are building every day, probably 1 to 2 or 3 to 4 a day, which is pretty good. And I thank all of my subscribers. Currently we're at 82 subscribers, so we're not that far from 100. And again, at 100 I'll be giving away my Oxy Powerfish Infinity from Oxy Infinity, and I will drop the details on how that giveaway is going to work. Obviously going to be some subscribes, some likes, as well as some comments that I want you guys to do, just to get people engaged in the community, start to build trust with each other here at Crypto Gaming Boy, and talk about gaming and talk about passive income. You know, if the majority of the time that you hang out with the right people, then you become an even better individual for what you're trying to do as a better investor, for example, a better gamer, and I get a better play to earn individual. So yep, we're almost there. We're at 82. If you're not subscribed and you watch my videos, especially for the 200 that's been watching my my scammer videos, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It helps on the YouTube algorithm spread my content all over the place, and you know, get people on board, so we can make another stream of passive income, so we can continue to share this share my investments with you guys as well. So on another note, Earnhub, there's some big things happen with that. Once they complete a few technical issues that they found within their contract, I will drop a full video on that, and as well as the earnings, because the earnings blew my mind when I found out what they are. And I did tell you guys about this project early, so you know, if you're kicking yourself, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm one who just share you the product before it comes out, and you can reap the benefits from this. Earnhub is all about passive income and their Inflect, and I will talk about the Inflect and its system and go into detail for you as well in that video once they start everything out. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna stop on babbling. Yes, I got a little bit hyped up when it comes to scammers, because they are all ridiculous. I don't know what they get. I don't know how they sleep at night. Yeah, there might be some cases that you can say that, yeah, they don't have a life that fortunate as other people. Awesome. But this is how you build your level of character and build your level of respect into other people and trust. And you don't get their respect and trust by being fake. So that's all I have to say. And peace out. Catch you in the next one. And our team out here, again, this from me personally to my team, thank you for all the support you have given to me and helping me set up all of this equipment and trusting me enough to be able to take this platform higher and higher each day. Thank you again. I really appreciate you guys, and just send you some blessings. Have a good day.